Hello, my name is Lauren Eiler. I am a second grade teacher at Highland Elementary in the Ephrata School District. I am pursuing the STEM endorsement to better provide an interactive and engaging classroom environment for my students in a time where STEM is becoming more important and relative to the world. Also, I believe STEM is the key to helping my students to become successful in the future world. Outside of school, I love to kayak and spend time with my dog Albus. As you can tell from my dog's name, I also love the Harry Potter series. My favorite candy bar is the Hershey bar. According to Donovan and Bransford, students learn science by using their prior knowledge and experience in order to create a foundation for new understanding. The Fish is Fish story helped to prove this point and really stuck with me as I was continuing through the text. Students also learn science through the combination of factual information and conceptual knowledge. Students need both the individual facts and the big ideas to learn a new concept. Students learn how to do science by actively taking part in scientific inquiry. According to Donovan and Bransford, students must be engaged in the scientific process, not just going through the steps of science. Students also need time to observe, imagine, and reason about the subject being studied. A big idea that I took away from how students learn science in the classroom is that science needs to include imagination. According to Donovan and Bransford, there are several barriers to learning science. The first barrier is that students bring in their own preconceptions about concepts and information. According to the study in the text, not only do elementary students go back to their preconceptions, even college physics students reverted to their prior preconceptions when faced with a task that put their knowledge to use. Therefore, another barrier is that students just learn information for a test, then revert to their old way of thinking. Another barrier to learning science is that sometimes students don't have enough prior knowledge about a topic to build further knowledge on. The last barrier is that some students lack the ability to take control of their own learning. My classroom adheres to the tenets of science learning that was described in the module readings. My classroom adheres to addressing preconceptions through the use of pre-tests to examine prior knowledge. I am able to use my students' answers on pre-tests to figure out any preconceptions they may have. I also use essential questions to figure out if students have any other preconceptions. I adhere to the next tenet, knowledge of what it means to do science, by having my students complete projects where they create the steps rather than following steps that are set out by me by a step-by-step process. I also have my students spend time observing, measuring, and questioning topics. I adhere to the last tenet, metacognition, by having my students take self-assessments on how they think they are doing on a certain topic. I also have my students share with me how they learn best so I can adapt my teaching style. My STEM perspective is that science, technology, engineering, and math are different subject areas that overlap each other. I believe that in order to do STEM, students must engage in all of the disciplines overlapping. According to Bybee, this is one of the many perspectives of STEM. Thank you so much for watching my video.